What's going on, everybody? David here from Blückers Videos and Toys, and today I got a brand new comic book haul video for y'all. I did pick up several comics from an antique shop and game exchange, and it's a lot, so I figured I'd just combine both of them in a one haul video. I did pick up one DVD at Game Exchange, which I will show first, and this is goes to my personal collection of my own WWE network, and I finally was able to get my hands on the history of the Intercontinental Championship. I do have the history of the World WWE World Championship, and the only two missing I need now is the one with the big gold belt, and also the U.S. champion. They never did do the tag teams or anything like that, which is unfortunate. And but I do like this style of packaging. You know, I think it's embossed right here and everything with a matte finish. So I think it's a very nice piece to a collection because it looks like it's like a book. So very cool. It's a 3-disc set. So can't wait to dive into this. So just being able to watch some old classic Intercontinental Championship matches, you know. So the only matches that they have on these types of videos are the ones where when the title changed hands. So they don't show any other matches like when they defend the belts and stuff like that, which is unfortunate. But they only show it when the title changed hands and stuff. So it is all good though. So that is that. And so now let's dive into this insane comic book haul. So, may not be a lot to some, but it's a lot for me because I'm just now getting back into collecting these, and I'm super excited to be back into the comic book game because it just reminds me when some of these first came out, and when I was in the early 90s, and late 90s, when I used to be heavy into comic books and stuff like that. And just super stoked to find some key issues, you know, especially from companies like Image, you know, because I'm a huge Image fan. I love their stuff. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this. The first one I want to show you is Super Patriot #1 by Image. And I was very happy to find this one. The second one is Wildcats X-Men, the Golden Age, issue #1. So I do remember this. I don't know if I had this, but I do recognize this. When I saw this, I had to pick it up. So can't wait to dive into that. And hopefully I'll be able to find other key issues, you know. So, very happy to have this one. I won't be able to display all of them the way I want to because there's a lot. So, but also I did find the Creech #2. Didn't see #1, but was able to get book 2. So very happy about that. I do have his figure that McFarlane did back in the day. It's an amazing figure. So all right. So this one is Supreme #1, issue #1. I do have another one of these. I didn't know that. I forgot that I had bought one before, but that's okay. So I guess I'll have 2 copies. I don't like this little plastic baggie with all this crap that's on it and stuff. So, but because it has this and stuff, so I guess I'll just leave it in there. Because I do have a second one of these, which is also in this haul. So I'll probably just leave this as is, and then just read the other one. So sorry about the glare. So Supreme #1. Just put that right there. This next issue, never heard of this So, but it's issue number 1, and Men, that's what it's called. Let me know in the comments below if anybody's ever heard of Men. So this should be a interesting read. Looks like kind of like, judging by this, excuse me, sorry about that. Judging by this and the characters, the way they look, kind of reminds me of Alpha Flight. So I guess this is Image's take on their version of Alpha Flight, but I could be totally wrong. So that there. Next up, I do remember this issue. It's been a long time since I've read it, and this is issue number 1 of Mad Dog. So it's been a long time since I've seen this one, but I do recognize this. So this is pretty cool. So I can't wait to get into that. Next up is issue number 2 of the Wildcats Trilogy. So I do have the first issue. It's a great looking cover. It's a matte finish that's embossed. So very happy to have this. So now I can start collecting the rest of these. So the issue number 1 that I have of this is like one of my lone, well, I wouldn't say lone. I had a few, some of my holdovers from back in the day. Very handful of them. So very happy about that. Also, these next 2 or next 3 are from DC, I think. This person is a favorite of mine that I used to read back in the day, and happy to finally start to find these. And I guess he was like, I guess you could say the Tony Stark of DC Comics, or Tony Stark slash what's his name? Can't even think of it. War Machine dude. I can't think right now. Hardware, and I love this character. There is a short film that's like 30 minutes, I think, that's on YouTube that was just made recently, like about a year ago or so. Sometime back in 2021, I think, that was made. Short film, and great film though, and I recommend it. Just look up Hardwire, and but this is issue number 2, and I do have Brody. That's his name. Got I think the Warhammer dude. I can't even think of his name. This is issue number 4. So I do want to get all his stuff. Also, I saw this, and this was issue number 1 of Steel. I do remember this. I think I used to have that, or somebody I knew that had this. So I do recognize this one. So can't read it. Then the rest of them, for the most part, is Marvel and Image. So I did pick up issue number 1 of Wildstar. So don't know anything about this character. So looking forward to reading it. Also, here's my my second copy of Supreme. So issue number 1. So I've got 2 copies now. So I'll read this one, and I'll leave the other one in its original bag that it came in. And here is the Punisher, issue number 1. I'm a huge fan of the Punisher. I have a couple of shirts that I wear to work all the time. I don't have any figures, because he's one of those characters that's, that's hard to come by and can be pricey at times. So I'm looking forward to trying to get an original Toy Biz Punisher, and the Marvel superhero figure of the Punisher, the little Toy Biz 5-inch figures, and the in the Toy Biz Legends, the originals. So hopefully one day I'll add those to the collection. So, and then I have issue number 1 of the Punisher Back to School special. And here's another issue that I remember having back in the day. And this is issue number 2, or 3 actually, of The Man Without Fear. And this is a Frank Miller comic book. So I do recognize that. I do remember having this back in the day. So it's a great looking cover. And I have also from Image the issue number 1 of Phantom Force. Don't know anything about this group. So be a fun read, something different. And also, last but not least, and also another group of females that I don't know anything about from Image Comics. And this is issue number 1 of 4. And Hyperkinetic. So this should be an interesting read as well. So that is my comic book haul. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. And let me know down in the comments below if you recognize or read any of these that I showed off. And also don't forget, words of wisdom. Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.